Hello everyone and welcome to another market wrap looking back on May. What the market's doing, I do apologise if I'm sounding a bit nasally. I have the flu, very bad case of man flu, so this may be the last video that ever goes out. I'm not sure I'll get through it, but we'll do our best. What we are seeing in the market at the moment is consistency. Seems to be what I'm seeing month on month. We are consistently seeing strong prices. We are consistently seeing a lot of interest for every property we bring to market. We're consistently seeing multiple offers and we're consistently seeing strong rents. Now that seems to be changing a little bit. We have had chats with a few corporates recently about properties we're bringing to market if there is a need for them to lease them, meaning we may be able to leverage that for a higher price for an investor because there is a lot of investor activity at the moment. Some of the corporates are now coming back saying, look, we have no further demands at the moment. Where this is interesting is the corporate market is very different to the open market. We know that when there's competition in the corporate market, if they can't get rental properties, they will just pay more. So very common to see $1,300, $1,400 a week from corporates. On the flip side, when we see that need dry up a little bit, if we don't have a corporate we can go to, we're then back out to the open market, and the open market just can't pay $1,300, $1,400. So then we may see rents starting to filter through at $1,100, $1,200, if that's where the market is, and that can shift the market. So it'd be very interesting to see what happens there. July, August tend to be the peak demand for corporates or anyone leasing in Broome. So hopefully we see an uptake again in those months from the corporates. Because certainly for my seller's sake and obviously all of our clients that lease, we want to see those strong rentals remain high. Just a few stats off the back of this as well. A lot of these things we don't track, but it's a very good insight as to how we compare to the rest of the people in our market. So we had 355 buyer inquiries last month on our properties, with the market average being 49. So huge difference there, based on probably the volume that we list, but also how we market those properties, as to how many buyers are seeing it, whether that may be in Broome or that's nationally or internationally. So a massive difference there from the market average. Like I alluded to before, we did sell 16 listings last month as opposed to the market average of 5. What that means for you as a client or a potential seller, just means more exposure. The more properties we sell, the more buyers we have. The more buyers we have, the better price we get. Which then leads me into the median average sold price for last month. Now this is an average, $675,000 for us, with the market average being $500,000. Now it's not fair to say that we get $175,000 more than our competitors, but certainly we are seeing we get a premium because of the buyers, because of the marketing. It is a strategy to get the top price. And the market average, and this is a really important one I think for me personally, is reviews. So we got 7 reviews last month as opposed to the market average of 3. Should probably be a bit higher than that. I've been a little bit too busy to chase up some of our amazing clients for reviews, but it's a really good verified indication of how satisfied our clients are as opposed to people listing with other agents. Look, that's it for the market wrap. Very much the same, but I think there's certain positivity in the same. I think the market is very strong. There's a lot of buyer activity. I'd rather keep it same for a little bit. If there's anything I can help with, I would like to reiterate as well, just completely off topic. If you have real estate questions, whether they are in Broome, whether they're in Perth, please don't hesitate to call me. If I have problems with my toilet, I'm going to call a plumber. If you have real estate questions and you don't have someone to speak to, while I'm not an expert in the Perth market, I certainly am an expert in negotiating, in contracts. So if there's anything of that nature I can help with, please always give me a call. More than happy to help. Otherwise, I look forward to speaking to you all again next month. Hope you have an amazing month.